It's called the sternocleidomastoid. The sternomastoid is only in cats. This is out of control. There's geese back. I wonder if we can zoom in more than that. Look at them. It's spring. So it's pat weather again, not toque weather. It's spring. Just finished up at the field house. It was a good workout, but I'm gonna have to do some research when I get home because I have my suspicions about something with the field house. Does the steam need to directly hit your butt in the sauna for it to work? Okay. Oh, it looks like screen capture didn't capture this, but I'm going to give you the results. The steam does not need to directly hit your butt. It makes absolutely no difference if you're wearing trunks or not. So it's weird when you don't. And that's my field house results. Made it through the traffic jam, which was out of control. And now we can finally look at some sweet cars.
Can't get a job, so you might have to rob a bank, baby.
Someone stuck a boat into this car show. Disqualified. Battle of the Techs coming up. These guys are gonna race to build an engine. It's gonna be out of control. Right, the teams are showing up. Here's what we're starting with. We've got 3 teams. This is the starting block.
Hey, stop watches. This time I'm going to make sure I don't plant the air horn at my ear. Even at this age, life lessons. All right. Judges? Are you ready? Is everything ready for you? Contestants? Oh, change up. They have not practiced like this. Ooh. Let's see what happens. Contestants, one hand on the engine block to see how they deal with this. Again, we're going to go around the horn. 3, 2. All right. So again, out of these, our green engine, and matching blue shirts, these monkeys, they did have the quickest time of 9:41. And then over here on our blue engine, Kaylin and Everett had the second fastest time at 10:37. And over here on the red engine, Austin and Jared had a time of 10:45. That's all out the window now. Our record time, by the way, 6 minutes and 48 seconds. Set back in the era before steroid testing. We used to do the steroid testing here. Basically, the way that it worked was whoever came in last had to hold the cup. We don't do that anymore. It did inspire them to go faster. By the way, one interesting thing on our blue engine here, don't go tools in here. And it's just asking there's a penalty for that. Oh, don't worry, she'll be rising later. There we go. So Evan Perret has been in this before, and with his brother Owen has won this before. We do have a rule that teams cannot re-enter once they won. A contestant can re-enter with somebody new. And it doesn't get much newer than Kayla. You might have heard me say it before, but this is actually true. Before practice tomorrow, she had never done anything ever with tools. Nothing, nada. I think that's fantastic, don't you? And here she is in the finals. We're going to zoom along here, so she quickly picked everything up. Before everything started today, I heard her talking with Everett and saying, okay, I've got to do this, and this step, and this step. And they get going. You don't realize how many things have to be done to these engines. There are about 200 parts that need to go on. And the interesting thing is, you'll notice on that workbench, there's not many tools. They share the tools, so you've got to make sure that if one is doing a job with one wrench, the other one doesn't want to be doing a job that requires the same wrench at the same time. So it's kind of coordinating, choreographing, whatever you want, to make sure that happens. Now, I mentioned before, that Everett and his brother Owen had won the championship. And it took them several years to do it, and practice and practice. Their dad, Sean, helped them out a lot. But Sean has never done the Battle of the Automotive Technicians. So later on, coming up at 4 o'clock, we're going to do a grudge match with Owen and Everett Perret against their dad, Sean Perret, and we call you the Grand Master of the Battle of the Automotive Technicians. You like that? Didn't get to wear a crown when you had that title. Brian Southgate has come back to participate in this. Again, there are about 200 parts. Now get it all together, get it started. Now, when you start it, it's got to run for 5 seconds. I say 6 because it's actually 5. And then the stopwatch gets stopped. By the way, right now, we're at a time coming up on 5:12. My stopwatch is running a few seconds behind. It ain't hitting the button. Now, in order to facilitate that, to get it running, this first timing sets get reset. So what we do, we have to leave the distributor loose. So we kind of move that back and forth, trying to find that sweet spot with the timing. So sometimes when they start, they run smoothly, sometimes roughly. We don't care, as long as they run for 5 seconds. Sounds like a broken pistol seems getting a little cocky over there. I think you've inspired me. I want to guys do a little, oh man, look at that. Our Grease Monkey team are not any trash talking. Are sitting right along here. Brad and Christy, our green engine. So again, all the pipes are pre-lubed, so we don't have to put oil in. Some of the teams might put things together in just a little bit of a different order. One isn't right, one isn't wrong, it's just the way they practice.
Coming over there, we're going to come around the front. Or I'll come around the back.
When they go to start, all the parts have to be on, of course. All the tools need to be returned to the bench as well. If you look at this and say, I could do this. The entry form is at the Dragons website. We've had absolutely rookie teams that have never even come close to doing anything like this before. And I might start out with a time of 20, 25 minutes, and that's okay. As they practice, they get quicker and quicker. We've seen them come back the next year and get quicker and quicker. And some have ended up winning. And Grease Monkeys getting their second involved everyone. Oh, just past 9 minutes. Wow, firing up on it. So again, we gotta get it running, take the hands off. Oh, not fire. Look at it. Oh, look at this. Well, pitching team in the field has got their firing. Nope, not
Up to the hype. So these were my favorite things at the car show. They're called rat rods, and they're painted rusty, but they're not actually rusty. It's just paint, and then they're like super souped up with like all kinds of fancy car stuff underneath it. So it's kind of like a sleeper car. All right, we were in there for almost 3 hours, and we saw like half of the cars. There's a lot of cars in there. It's for my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I realized.
Metal Boys. Just got back from the car show, ate an apple, studied for half an hour. Now it's metal time. So at metal show yesterday, there was like these two photographers that were like doing like photo shoots of the bands, and one of them, this woman, she's like just kind of hunkered down in front of the bands, right in front of the mosh pit, and this guy got moshed into her, and she was like on her knees and fell like right onto her face, and I was like, ow. It looked like it hurt so bad, but at the same time I was like, dog, why are you like taking photos in the mosh pit? Felix, you're out of control. You're always in the background. You're just a yowling, meowing guy. Hey. You're getting snuggled by the camera. There you go. Ready for your zoom? Also, another thing from that metal show is like sometimes people like bend over and then like a headbang, and just like they're not like going through full range, so it just looks like Bob's Burgers, like Tina's twerking, and it's just like I just sit in the corner like this is crazy funny. It's, I don't know, it's so funny.